Summer's approaching, and what better way to celebrate than with island-inspired meals that are fresh, fun, and full of flavor. Today I'm making a Dole Whip smoothie that brings back sweet memories of Hawaii, baking a fluffy coconut cake for dessert, and serving up crispy Tofu Katsu with a creamy Hawaiian mac salad for dinner. Oh, and I'm also turning pineapple scraps into a fizzy fermented drink you've probably never made before. So come spend a day with me. Good morning. So today I'm going to be making myself a tropical smoothie, and I've been craving a Dole Whip. And last time I had a Dole Whip was when Jimmy and I went to Alane Disney Resort, and we stayed there in Hawaii for our anniversary. But I remember when they made it, they had it like in one of the half of the pineapple. They cut it in half and used the bottom of the pineapple to serve it. But I have a way better idea of what I'm going to do with the pineapple rinds. Even though I use fresh pineapple for this smoothie, I actually prefer using frozen fruit for this recipe. It gives it that thick, frosty, almost soft serve texture, just like the original Dole Whip. So if you have time, chop and freeze your pineapples ahead of time, or grab a bag of frozen chunks. It makes all the difference. I'm not going to toss the pineapple peels. I'm setting them aside to make a tepache, a traditional Mexican fermented drink. Lately, I've been really into fermentation. There's something so satisfying about creating live foods right in the kitchen. Between sourdough, my ginger bug for homemade sodas, and now this tropical Mexican drink called tepache, I've been loving the process. Tepache is made using pineapple rinds, organic cane sugar, and water. It's naturally fizzy, gently sweet, and full of probiotics that support your gut health and digestion. And what I love most? It's zero waste and super simple to make. Just one more way I get to use the whole fruit and create something delicious and nourishing. This will ferment over the next few days, and this is what it'll look like when it's all ready to drink. It wouldn't be a Hawaiian dinner without a side of macaroni salad. It's so simple to make, and the texture and flavors are everything. Before we head out, I want to bake our dessert for later. I'm making a light and fluffy vegan coconut cake. No fancy ingredients, just almond milk, flour, applesauce, and a touch of coconut extract for that beachy flavor. Once it's cooled, I'll top it with the coconut glaze and toasted flakes. After lunch, we stop by one of our favorite local coffee spots. It's more than just a cafe, it's an experience. This place is full of character and soul, with holistic products, handmade art, and the kind of cozy, creative energy that makes you want to stay a while. It was so good seeing Marco again, one of the friendly faces we met on a previous visit. And we also enjoyed meeting and chatting with his coworker.
My name is La Sotla Huitzila Pochli, and I work at Pino Cafeteria.
Mi nombre es Marcos y trabajo como barista en Pino Café y Botica. Aquí llevo trabajando en Pino Café aproximadamente 5 meses y en Guanajuato estoy viviendo desde hace casi 9 años. Este café es un pedacito de Chiapas traído a Guanajuato. Este es un concepto traído gracias a la dueña, Anita, que vivía un tiempo en Chiapas y se enamoró tanto de la cultura que quiso traerlo para acá.
So this cafe is an inspiration of Chiapas. All our coffee is from Chiapas, and many of the products and art you see on the wall is from Chiapas. And this concept is from Anita, our boss, our jefe. Because she lived in Chiapas for a while and she fell in love with the culture and everything Chiapas has to offer. And for that, she brought it to Guanajuato. So we get all of our beans from Chiapas, and it's from a small community there where they hand source the beans. So a lot of times if you buy a big brand coffee, you're getting sticks, you're getting leaves and beans. But with ours, it's pure bean. So that's why the flavor is so rich. And then after we go get those beans, she takes it to a coffee expert, which then they mix about 4 to 5 different types of beans to create a flavor profile that's more like chocolatey, rich, and a little bit like almost fruity. So, yeah.
Aquí en Pino Café se vende lo que es café de Chiapas. Es una comunidad autónoma. Por nombre lleva Culactic. Lo tenemos en presentaciones de 100 y 250 gramos. Se vende mucho también lo que es el polen de abeja, también traído desde Chiapas. Lo que es el cacao nibs, también traído desde Chiapas. Y algunas de las cosas que también vendemos o se venden son algunas artesanías, hongos traídos también desde Chiapas, como lo que es el cordyceps, lo que es el hongo de chaga, el hongo reishi. Se vende también mucho lo que es productos naturistas, lo que es todo traído desde Pitaya Laboratorios, también con sede en Chiapas. Mucha de la comida que tenemos aquí, tanto es para comida saludable como comida vegana, pero la intención es que tengan una experiencia con productos naturales y que pueda ser para así que cualquier persona se lo pueda consumir sin ningún problema. Pino Café se encuentra dentro de lo que es Casa 4, que es una casa cultural. Tanto aquí en este lugar se imparten clases de yoga, clases de música, clases de piano, pilates, es galería, y aparte también es un restaurante del segundo piso que se llama Costal Cultura Cafetera. Aquí por lo general también en la época de Cervantino se ocupa como casa del país invitado.
So we are known for our rich coffee, and we love making latte art. So we are known for pretty latte art. But we're also known for our house-made kombuchas, our house-made chai. Kombucha is really rich in probiotics, another thing that we're happy to serve because it's very healthy. We're also known for our little snacks and goodies that sometimes are vegan or sometimes are just really good. We get them from Del Rector a lot of times, and Del Rector makes really good bread, so yeah.
Aquí Pino Café es conocido o vienen muchas personas por lo que es el café, que es de Chiapas, es café orgánico. Viene también mucho por lo que es lo que es la kombucha casera. Se prepara aquí, los sabores principalmente los que se venden o los más pedidos por el público son de guayaba y de piña con menta. Y otra cosa por las que vienen mucho son por los baguettes, especialmente por alguno de los baguettes que más se venden es el de jamón serrano y el de hummus de coliflor.
From there, we walk some distance to get to one of our local mega grocery stores, Soriana's. Whenever we go there, we always stop in front of the store to see what the local street vendors are selling. This time, I decided to pick up some beautiful flowers to go with the theme of the dinner.
Yeah, 3 would work like that. Or maybe 4.
When I got home, I finished up the coconut cake by creating a simple glaze and toasting up some coconut flakes. For dinner, I'm making Tofu Katsu. This is one of my favorite ways to make tofu. To go with dinner, I mix a quick tropical spritzer. Fresh orange juice, that lemon preserve I made in a previous video, topped with some sparkling water. It's so refreshing and delicious. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment your favorite tropical food, and don't forget to check out my cookbooks and subscribe for more plant-based goodness. Thank you to our new supporters who help us to produce these videos. What was that? What's that? It's so crunchy. Okay.
Where's that coming
I can
from?
hear no beat, but
Is that your phone?
I don't think so. No. Yours is on red. Maybe that's what it is.
No power? Oh,
That's the problem.
no. Okay.
That's that's how crispy it is. It's really good. Like the flavoring, the batter makes it that really crispiness with the outside of that panko breadcrumbs. And you can use regular breadcrumbs, of course, or even gluten-free, but it's really good. like a big crunch. What do you think? I guess that's your answer. That's good. It's tart, it's sweet. And then with that little tahini on the outside, that sweet and tart, you know, that is really good. I don't even want to drink it out of a straw, I just drink it right from here. Almost like I guess that's how they do margaritas. I don't drink, but I've seen them.
I like a little bit of the citrus with the carbonation. Well, it goes good. So it's a good choice for a dinner tonight.
Thank you, babe. It's really delicious. And I cooked the pasta al dente. Even though you're supposed to cook a little over, because that's traditionally how they do it. But I know you don't like mushy pasta.
Al dente is way better.
Right. That's what I always think. Yeah, way better.
Even if there's for leftovers for tomorrow, I'm sure al dente is going to be way better answer.
Oh yeah. Do you like the pasta? The Hawaiian pasta? Hawaiian style?
Yep.
How they do it? It's really delicious. It's a good meal. I'm excited about trying that cake. That's going to be really good. I know you're not a coconut lover. That's why I didn't put it inside the cake, but I think you'll enjoy it. More pepper.
So I like this sauce that you made. I know we didn't have all the ingredients to make the other one.
No.
But this is good. What would you call this?
Oh, this is called a Hawaiian/Asian ketchup. I just use what I have. Sometimes you have to do it. Just use whatever you have. So it's a little bit of vinegar, rice wine vinegar, vegan ketchup. Oh my goodness. And the cat just knocked down the curtain.
Man, this is really good. The it's not a lettuce, but it's a lemon preserve.
So that's what that from on the Mother's Day when I made the lemon preserve with the leftover lemon rinds. Keep that in the fridge. You can add it to anything. You can add it to sauces, drinks, as you can see. This gave it a little bit of a hint of lemon, and with that rind in there, gives that tartness. Plus the fresh orange juice, and that salsa. What was it? Tapatico. How do you say it?
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico. The bubbly water. You can use club soda, and that just kind of like gives it that extra effervescence and make it really taste good. I'm really digging that tahini on the outside. It just gives it, it's salty, it's sweet. What is tahini made with? A little bit. That's good.
I like that here.
Nice and moist. Oh wow. So good. It's a nice finish to the end of a meal. You know, something nice. And it tastes tropical too. You know?
That's why I like the edges.
Good point.